Hi, I'm Jeremy. At the end of my review for the Runaways Complete Collection Volume 2, I said I would make this video because there is news on a new Runaway series that I had mixed feelings on. It's probably going to be sort of a quick video, but I just wanted to make it because I said I would. Just a quick history. The Runaways series was created by Brian K. Vaughan. He did a pretty long run of it, and then when he was done with it, he handed it down to Joss Whedon, who did a very short run of it. And after Joss Whedon was done with it, the next person to take over was Terry Moore. But Terry Moore's run of the series was supposedly so atrocious that it ended. And there hadn't been anything new in a while, except for like cameos of some of the characters in like Avengers Arena with Nico and Chase were in that. I guess that's not really a cameo. They were kind of main characters in that, but they weren't like the only main characters, so it doesn't really count as a Runaway series. I haven't read Terry Moore's run. I probably am not going to because it's supposedly so bad. But all hope is not lost for me continuing to follow these characters because there's going to be a brand new run of it with completely different art and writing team. So that's exciting, or at least it should be. But there's some pretty substantial changes that I don't know how I feel about. I'll have to see them in action before I pass final judgment, but for now I'm just going to talk about them. So this new Runaway series is going to be called Runaways Battleworld. This is part of Marvel's new Secret Wars Battleworld event. Basically, Marvel's trying to make their comics more accessible to people who have only seen the movies, so to get rid of all the confusion of alternate universes, they're making them all into one, basically. Some godlike entity took all the different Marvel alternate universes and just like patched them together into a planet called Battleworld. This new Runaway series is going to take place there, and it doesn't seem to be following the continuity of the older series, which that happens a lot in comics. It's unfortunate, but whatever. What I'm more mad about, though, is the new characters. Yep, this isn't the same team at all, except for one returning member, which is Molly Hayes. Other than her, there's going to be Scar, who is his official title is the Son of Hulk, which is what he is. He's the Hulk's son, and he also has Hulk powers. Then there's Amadeus Cho, who is a super genius, and he's the son of... Have you seen Age of Ultron, the new Avengers movie? The scientist lady who Ultron like kidnaps and has her help him? He's her son, and he's one of the smartest people in the world, supposedly. Then there's Jubilee from the X-Men. And the weirdest inclusion is Bucky Barnes, like Winter Soldier Bucky Barnes, but as a teenager, so it's an alternate universe teenage self of him, which, okay? And then there's going to be brand new characters, which, more than anything, that's what I'm looking forward to, because Runaways was so exciting when it started because they were all brand new characters, and now we're getting more brand new characters. But it bothers me that they feel the need to change the team at all. This isn't a group like the Avengers. The Avengers are a big organization. They can add people and remove people as they see fit because they're a big organization based on like an idea and not on those characters specifically. We have the characters that we're most familiar with in the Avengers, like Iron Man and Captain America and Hulk. We love all them, but it's still a much bigger group than just them. The Runaways, however, were just a team of kids who ran away and just kind of patched together this team at the time because they needed to. It's about them. They made this team. The team wouldn't be the same team if it weren't for them. So now we're getting something that's not them, and that's frustrating to me. But it is still something pretty new and interesting and different, and it's either this or nothing Runaways. So I gotta look forward to it for that, I guess. If it has to be this way that we're only getting back one member of the team, I'm glad it's Molly. She's probably my second favorite next to Nico, but Nico isn't going anywhere either. She's not in this Runaway series, as far as we know, but she's on a different team now, which is also part of this Battleworld event. It's called A-Force, which is an all-female superhero team. I don't know much about them. I'm not particularly interested in reading that, honestly, but Nico's in that, and I might end up reading it just for her. We got Molly, and we've got these other characters. Even though that is kind of frustrating, there is something that's making me optimistic for this, and that's that I feel that they're still going for what the spirit of the Runaways was always about. And that's a group of kids rebelling against something that's wrong with authority and surviving and discovering themselves. And I think that's still staying true. It's not about the pride or their parents anymore. Instead, it's about this corrupt school institution. So all these kids are going to some superhero school that's supposed to like better their abilities and learn more about themselves in Battleworld. And then one of the professors or the headmaster or something, they, much like in the volume 1 of the original Runaways, they witness him doing something unspeakable and awful which causes them to rebel against the whole institution. That is very much in the spirit of the original Runaways. I respect that, and I'm glad it's a new take rather than just trying to remake the original and not do it as well. The writer for this new run of the series is Noelle Stevenson, who is most well known for her webcomic, which has now been published as a physical copy, Nimona, which I don't know much about. I know that it's fantasy themed, and I know that it has like spectacularly good reviews on like Amazon and Goodreads and everything. So at least she's a talented writer, at least it's in good hands, but also she's so indie. It's strange to me that they're hiring her for a full Marvel series. And I don't have any problem with indie people. I think if any Marvel series could benefit from the indie spirit, it would be The Runaways. It's just strange, and I'll have to see it before I pass judgment on Noelle Stevenson's writing. The art is being done by Sanford Green, who I didn't know much about, but I looked up some of his art online, and it's just really good, so I don't have much to say about that other than no complaints in that department. So that's all I know about this new Runaways series. It comes out in June. I don't know the exact date. For some reason I can't find it anywhere online, and I will read it. I don't think there's any way I'm going to skip out on this. But I haven't decided yet if I'm going to read it issue by issue or if I'm just going to wait till they all get collected in a complete volume, which they already have for pre-order on Amazon, but I might want to just read it issue by issue so I can get into it. I just don't know where I'm going to buy them. Like, I haven't really bought a comic series issue by issue as it comes out before, but I might need to for this. I might need to look into that. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and please watch my other 2 Runaways reviews up here. I'm pointing to them now because I'm going to put annotations there. Bye!